tell you, I am ready to get going this season. What in the world is that noise? Must be time to wake it up. Alright, so today we are going to wake the lawn up. Going out with some 10-2-4. Now this is all fast release. The main thing I am looking for is those two nitrogen sources, ammoniacal and nitrate. Those are available immediately. It does have some urea in it, so that's still all fast release. Probably going to do 10 to 12 ounces per thousand of this 10-2-4, and probably throw in 3 ounces per thousand of this 18-3-4. It's still got ammoniacal and nitrate in it. It's more urea, but I don't have enough of the 10-2-4 to get what I'm looking for, so I'm looking to go out with 0.15 pounds of N. Still should get a response out of urea. It's going to be warm enough, but that's the nitrogen I'm going out with. Like I said, I'm going out with 0.15 pounds of N. And I'm also going to do my pre-emergent, so I will be running a split app of prodiamine. So the first app I'm going to do 0.38 ounces per thousand, and this is weighed out in dry ounces, and then it's a WDG, so you pour it in your water and it turns into a liquid, so it's a wettable granular. So 0.38 ounces per thousand on this. This is for Fescue, and I am going to be going out with Gallery 75 DF. And it's also a dry flowable, dry granular. So this will be weighed out in dry ounces also. And I will be doing 0.25 ounces per thousand on this. And like I said, this is a split app, so I'll be doing these apps again probably come April. This is not completely necessary at all, so don't think you have to have nothing like this, but I'll run this right here. This is flow through A+, and this is a penetrant, and should help to get that pre-emergent down into the soil better. So that's the reason why I'm running this. And I'll probably go out with 1 ounce per thousand of this. So if I can give you folks any advice, it's to do a pre-emergent. That's the number one step to keeping, in my opinion, that's the number one step to keeping a nice lawn is, stop the weeds before they start. So get your pre-emergent out when it's time. I am looking at soil temperatures around 50 degrees before I apply mine, so it's right there at it. And make sure you water that pre-emergent in. If you're doing a liquid fertilizer, whoever you're using, Pete's 2000, it's got ammoniacal and nitrate and urea in it, so it would be a great choice. Pete off of GCI, but like I said, if you're doing a pre-emergent with liquid fertilizer, let that application sit 6 to 8 hours. It'll be plenty. The leaf tissue will take up your fertilizer, and then you can wash your pre-emergent into the soil. So, you know, if you got to time it around rain, spray it 6 to 8 hours before it rains, or if you got to run your irrigation, do the same thing. Let it sit 6 to 8 hours, and then water it in. So we'll get this mixed up, and I'll be right back at you. It's just to go back over this mixing these WDG granulars. Here's the prodiamine. So they make prodiamine in a liquid. This is the WDG granular. So it's a wettable granular, and you measure it in dry ounces for this one. So I need 12.16 ounces. I've got my pitcher on here, so now I'm gonna tear it out. So we're at 0, and I'm gonna put 12.16 ounces of prodiamine in my pitcher. And I'm doing this at 0.38 ounces per 1,000 square feet. So you do the math there. I need 12.16. Close enough. 12.23. So this next one is Gallery 75DF. It's also a pre-emergent. The same way as the prodiamine, it's a dry flowable, so you would weigh that out in ounces, in dry ounces. This one is for broadleaf weeds, so it covers about every broadleaf weed there is. So I like to run this one with the prodiamine. It's pretty expensive, but me personally, I don't like to do post-emergent applications. That's just, I mean, why do that when you can prevent it to begin with? So I've got my pitcher on here. Tear it out. Well, close. So this thing's so sensitive, the wind moves it. So now we're at 0. All right, so 0.25 ounces per 1,000 of this is what I'm going to run. So I need 8 ounces of this Gallery 75DF. Right, 8.21. Knock a little bit back in there. .11. Close enough there. 8.04. So a lot of these scales are not going to read to this number, so it's just going to be like 8.01, and this one's, you know, reads past further. So like I said, you don't have to have a scale like this. This wasn't bought for that. It's just what I had. So we're going to mix this stuff up. I'll be right back at you. I also want to mention, you know, I'm doing a split application of these. So I'll do one today, and then coming around the 1st of April, I'll do another one. So this is the prodiamine's 0.83 ounces, or a 0.38 ounces per 1,000, and this is 0.25. ounces per 1,000 square feet. And in April, I think I'm going to be doing 0.46 ounces and 0.38 ounces of the gallery. So if you're using a backpack sprayer and you're mixing this prodiamine, a good way to do that is take you a gallon of water and pour your prodiamine in that gallon of water and shake it up real good. You use like a gallon jug or something, and then transfer it over to your backpack sprayer. So I'm using a big sprayer that's got a lot of agitation in it, so it's going to mix up good with what I have, so I don't have to do that, but I just thought I would mention that. We're going to pour the prodiamine in here. See how it's you can see it where it's mixed up. So I got my Gallery 75 DF. Do the same thing. If you're using the gallery, you can do the same thing I told you about with the prodiamine in a backpack sprayer. Just take you a gallon jug, pour your gallery in there, shake it up real good, and that'll mix it up real good. Get that WDG dissolved. So we're letting that mix up good. Got my liquid fertilizer here. Go ahead and pour it in there. So the last thing we got here is my soil penetrant. So I run this when I run Pre-Emergent to help get it down in the soil a little bit better. So I'm going to pour that in here. You don't have to have this. I just like to do it. So I'm going to let this mix up a little bit and we're going to get to spraying. So I use this right here to transfer from my mixer over to my steel green. One, because my hose on it ain't long enough, and this is got a snout where I can hook it right here, so it makes it pretty easy to do this. So got the pre-emergent sprayed. I hadn't decided if I want to turn the irrigation on or not. It's supposed to rain, but the chances and the amount keeps going down somewhat. So I may turn it on tonight. Hope you folks enjoy these videos. It's a lot of work doing this. I'm sorry I'm not the best at it, but we'll keep trying. So if you'll do me a favor and like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it, and we will see you in the next one.